What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Anything Better podcast show, NFL edition. And I am so thrilled to be back here with me, your host, Paul Virzi, over here, and Bill Burr over there. And we're very excited to bring back, of course, we have Andrew Themlis, the Greek freak, the Beverly Hills Kid, and making his year 2. He made the 53-man roster.
A fan favorite, Paul.
Jake the Snake is back. He's got more detailed injury reports this year, so we are back in full swing. Bill, how the hell are you? We're back at week 1.
We gave Jake the Snake the keys to the car. Okay, this is his team to win or lose with. I'm beyond psyched, dude. I am beyond psyched for the game tonight.
Well, Bill, I have to say something to you, dude, and I don't know. I was only able to give you.
If it's not nice, I don't want to hear it. I'm in too good a mood.
It's very nice, and I wasn't able to do this publicly on the show. I had to call you after the fact. But, dude, your Super Bowl prediction and what you said would happen, how it would happen, happened. Okay, and listen, you know me. I'm a guy that likes to give credit where credit's due. Okay, I like to give credit where credit's due. You said the Philadelphia Eagles were going to kick the shit out of them. You said how they were going to do it. If you listen back to that episode, you nailed it. And
if the refs let them play. And what I want to do is thank all the NFL fans that were talking on social media saying this shit is massaged. It's fixed. So they were like, it's getting too loud. Call off the dogs. It'll still be a game. Blah, blah, blah. It wasn't a game.
No.
The Kansas City Chiefs, they shouldn't have been there.
Dude.
They should not have been there. Any more than I should have, Paul. It's a bit of an exaggeration.
It was a beatdown.
Paul, you're looking a little blurry.
Am I?
Do the hand wipe. Am I crazy? There it is.
Okay. All right. But we got a lot of good picks. We got a lot of good games. You got a new coach with the Pats. The Giants have a new quarterback. We got a lot of different stuff, but we have to do this. Jake the Snake.
Where'd Daniel Jones go? Daniel Jones went where?
Daniel Jones is on the Indianapolis Colts.
They took on all that money.
The Indianapolis Colts. And guess what? He just got named the starter. QB1.
Oh, dude, Jim Irsay passed during the offseason. So, rest his soul.
Rest his soul.
We didn't always see eye to eye, but it'll be interesting to see if they carry on his tradition. I mean, they won a lot over there, Paul. How they did it, we're not going to bring up.
Hey, nobody needs to answer questions. Jake the Snake, before we do our week 1 picks, what do we got? What's interesting? What are storylines? And who is hurt? Here he is, everybody.
Hey,
the fresh hair.
Look at that. Look at that. Patrick Mahomes is not the only guy with a new haircut this year.
That's right. I had to freshen up for you guys.
That's right. Jake the Snake got a guaranteed contract on the show, and look at him. He's already spending his money. I love it.
Looking sharp.
Got himself a new ride, the whole deal.
I can see Jake. It'd be great, Jake yelling at the barber. I'm going on the air tomorrow. I said fade it higher.
Does this little camera ready?
That's awesome.
You call that a fade? I'm going on Anything Better week 1 tomorrow. All right, go ahead. What do we got, Jake?
Well, the big storyline is Micah Parsons got traded to the Packers, and they play the Lions, so that's going to be a huge game on Sunday. They're saying he has a back injury, so we'll see if he actually gets out there. But either way, that's going to be a great game. Then we got the Bills and Ravens on Sunday Night Football. Huge rematch of last year's playoff game. Two probably the best quarterbacks in football going at it, so that'll be fun. And then Chiefs Chargers are going to be out there in Brazil, which I'm nervous about because last year, if you remember, the Packers quarterback.
Wait, the NFL is going to Brazil now?
They're going. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Terrible.
I mean, there you go. I mean, if you're going to leave the country. Oh, Paul, we got to do a show down there. I'll tell you, there's a lot of talent down there, okay?
Dude, you ain't kidding. Hey, let's go to Rio.
Yeah. The players are ecstatic to go there.
Oh my God. Like the amount of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine, like, you play in Brazil and you're like, what is my life? I'm living my dream playing in Brazil. and then the next week you play in like Jacksonville or like Minnesota.
Cleveland.
Dude, you just see NFL players yawning. They were out all night. Nobody's gonna care about the game. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, that's hilarious.
The smartest things I ever did, Paul. Back in the day, my friends would go down there, and I never went. That's the smartest thing I ever did. You go down there, Paul. You don't come back. You physically you come back. You don't come back. You can't come back, and then like the level of shit that you're going to be taking from an American woman, and then these goddesses are down. I mean, Paul, I'm not saying they don't give you shit down there, but if you're gonna take some shit, Paul.
Hey.
That's the best. It's like being homeless. If you're gonna do it, San Diego, Sam.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
You don't do it in Cleveland.
No.
If you're gonna live under a bridge, Paul. I mean, where is Paul Virzi living?
Probably South Beach.
South Beach.
Warm.
It was South Beach, cute,
Paul Virzi, the happiest homeless guy. You're loving me.
Like, dude, you don't even need a house. I swear to God, dude. I go to the beach.
It rains a lot, but it doesn't rain for a long time down here. And as long as it doesn't go sideways, if I'm under the bridge, I mean, I'm good. I got a dog.
Dude, the NFL is going. I think they need to calm it down a little bit. I mean, what's next? Dude, I'm seeing the Raiders in Columbia next year. I'm telling you.
Listen, if they're going to try, they're trying to go global, like, how soccer is global in the UFC. Yeah. I'm telling you, they don't understand that that's apples and oranges. I remember Rogan said a long time ago, if you're driving down the street, even if you don't watch MMA, if you saw two people fighting, you're going to stop and watch it. Like, fighting has global appeal, and so does soccer. I mean, it would be. Can you imagine if like Australian rules football came over here, or they tried to bring like the 7-nation fucking rugby league over here, and who's going to win the championship or the wooden spoon? I mean, that's what we're trying to do. I'm not shitting on those leagues, but it's just you grew up with those, you watched them with your dad, and it's just they're there. So I don't know. But I mean, if they're going to try to go global, you might as well go to some.
I thought your voice just cracked when you said dad. I swear, I thought you went.
Oh, you was doing the thing, dad.
All right. Well, here's the best part, Bill. You get to go first because it's an odd year, and you go first on the odd year. I'm an odd fella. So what's that?
And I'm an odd fella.
You're an odd fella, and you get the honors to open the year. And you know what?
Yeah, there's just something about me. You can't quite put your finger on it. All right. Well, I'm going to go right out of the gate, and I'm going to take my New England Patriots -2.5, playing the Oakland Raiders. Sorry, Los Angeles Raiders. So the Las Vegas Raiders. All right. Dude, the Raiders are like that dude, that got married like the 4th time, and you're like, am I really going to this wedding?
You call him like, dude, I'm just not going. I wish you well, but I can't make this one.
Paul, where do they move next?
I know.
Where do you go after that? They got the triangle of fucking death there. Oakland, LA, Oakland, Vegas.
I tell you where they're gonna go. They're gonna be the Brazil Raiders.
Oh my God. That would be a hell of a promotion. If I was the owner, I would literally have a pirate ship sail into the harbor. That's how I would do it. This is Paul. I am fucking swinging in the fucking wind here. I have no idea what I'm doing.
The Rio Raiders. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Andrew said the Rio Raiders. Dude, I got to tell you, it's got a nice ring.
It's got a nice ring to it. You're telling me the Giants are playing the Rio Raiders? You're not trying to sell that to your wife?
Babe, we're going to Brazil.
I'm going down there for the game.
For you.
For you. They got frozen yogurt down there. I got to go with, I'm hearing good things. I don't like people who like watch preseason football and, with the fucking 200-man roster and somehow they know something. Well, this is what I do know is Mike Vrabel can coach for this league. He did great in Tennessee. He's a former Patriot. The old player coach thing here. I think people are going to get on board. I hated that they seemed like they hired Mayo to fire him. It's just like, didn't he deserve? I thought he deserved more, but whatever. You got to shake it off. Here we go. So we're playing the Raiders, who are always in flux, Paul. And I don't think we have a convincing win. I think we win. I think we cover. And I don't know what it means. I'm not going to put that level of weight on it. But this is for those of you watching. If you haven't been new to the show, this is 100% a Virzi bet. This is me betting with my heart.
But you got to like the 2.5 at home. The Raiders are a little hapless right now.
Hey, Paul, I don't have to do anything. Okay, don't put fucking words in my mouth.
You need to.
No, I like 2.5. I like.
I got it. You got it.
I'll tell you who I like, dude, is that field goal kicker on the University of Miami, hitting that 47-yarder that would have been good from like 57 yards in the fucking Orange Bowl, whatever they call it now, Joe Robbie Stadium, wherever the hell they play against the Raiders, against the fucking Notre Dame Fighting Irish. That was a big kick. He went up there like it was nothing.
Yeah, dude. And what about that kid who kicked a 70-yarder in preseason college or whatever?
During a game?
It banged a 70-yarder, dude. It was nuts. Can we find out who that was?
If you're consistent from 70 yards, all you have to get is to your 40.
Oh,
plus there'd be another 8. You'd have to get to like your 48.
Yeah, Jake, I'm sorry. It was the Jaguars kicker. Jaguars kicker in preseason. Kicked a 70-yarder.
70-yarder.
Yeah.
What is the record?
And it had some left. 65 in a real game.
I mean, is it me, Paul? Were they still tackling in that game? Could he still have gotten hit? And for some reason, that doesn't count. All right.
I'm going to do something stupid, but I'm going to do it. Tonight. I'm going tonight. Okay? I'm going. You got Eagles, Cowboys tonight. The Eagles are minus 8.5. And you know what? I think they're going to win the game by 10. I see this game being like a 21-10 game. I think that Dallas morale is down with Micah Parsons going to Green Bay. And I thought Cowboys, but you know what? Nah, Super Bowl champs. Saquon's going to be excited. The link is going to be going nuts. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's sickening. It's actually sickening. But I'm going to take them to win by 10.
It hurts me to say this. Oh, I mean, is there any worse spread than 8.5?
No.
I'd rather have 10 because then it's usually a great team against a shit team. But 8.5 division rivalry. I tell you, Paul, you got balls. I don't get mad. I don't get too mad at that. All right, here's an easy one. Chiefs minus 3 playing the Chargers. I just feel like the Chiefs, it was an embarrassment. They want to come back and show that, they have that they're not on the other side of it, that Andy Reid's got another one in him. I also feel like the NFL needs this storyline. I don't know if Paula Abdul's going to be at the game or not, but I just, I feel like it's going to be a close game. I like the Chiefs minus 3. Paul, I'm not going to lie to you. I really feel good about this. I feel like I'm 2-0 right now. I feel like some of my hair's growing back. There's a lot of good feelings over here.
I was going to take the Chiefs, so I think that that's a great pick. And listen, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, they got engaged. God bless them. So, you don't have to worry about Travis having his face buried in some fucking Brazilian chick's ass. Hey,
hey, Paul, now, it's a long week.
He's off the market. It's a long week. But I agree. I think the Chiefs.
Can you do an impression of Travis Kelce's face when he gets engaged and then sees the NFL schedule that you could go to Brazil?
He calls his brother, dude. I could have waited like 3 weeks, dude. I should have waited.
I thought we were still going to Germany or England.
Dude, let's be honest. The last time the Chiefs played a football game that was meaningful, they got fucking smoked in a Super Bowl. I think it's going to be bad for the Chargers. Sorry, Jake. Hey, Jake the Snake doesn't like this pick, but great pick by you. Well,
that's why we had to give Jake the big contract. The Chargers were sniffing around him. They wanted to get him up in the booth.
Yeah, we
had to put the franchise tag on Jake the Snake.
All right, well, Bill, you took your team, and you know what? I'm going to take my team. The New York Giants just got probably one of the best defensive linemen in all of the draft, and I love what they're doing on defense. Russell Wilson brings a little stability, but I also like our backup quarterback, and we have probably one of the best wide receivers in the game. Commanders -6. I'm going to take the Giants, getting 6 points. My Giants, my new defense look Giants going in there. Not saying we definitely win the game, but I could see it being a field goal game. I'm going to take the Giants getting 6.
I mean, who do the Steelers have at quarterback?
You know who they got. They got your boy Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, is that where he went? Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ. Oh, so they made a trade there? The two of them?
He just signed with them like 2 weeks ago. He waited. Oh, you know Aaron Rodgers enjoyed the summer before he made his decision. But that's what he did.
Oh, Paul, that's a ballsy pick. You got two grizzled vets on a center. All right, let's move on here. I like that Bills-Ravens game. I think it's going to be a great game.
Ooh, Sunday night.
+1, -1. Let's just be honest, Paul. It's a pick 'em.
It is.
So I love Lamar Jackson, but there's just something about that Ravens team. Like they just always, I don't know. They just, oh God. I think I'm going to take the Bills just because they're at home.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I have no idea. Like that's literally whatever. I mean, I just think that's a flip the coin. I'll take the point. I'll take 1 point if I can get it. I mean, Paul, who am I? You know, I'm just a guy here waiting to get a breakfast burrito.
You getting a breakfast burrito from that place you took me to?
The place I took you to, Paul, the old lady's not there anymore, and they switched it up, and it's average. My 2 breakfast burrito place, Paul, they're average now. It's you see what happens. All of a sudden, when those Uber Eats guys start showing up, and there's some of that robot AI shit going on, the food just goes like this. This fucking fascination that everybody has with technology and robots, there's nothing better than a person that cares.
How old was she?
A person that cares is always going to be better than a fucking robot. Always.
That's why I like over medium eggs. You said it best. You got to care just for 30 extra seconds. You got to just a little care. That's it.
Yeah.
Eggs are better.
If you cannot make an over medium egg for someone you don't have love for. Your heart has to be in it. And this fucking bullshit where they're acting like these robots feel feelings. They don't. It's an algorithm.
Yeah, dude.
They can make them as cute as they want. Those stupid fucking box things driving down the fucking street. Have you ever seen them go in and actually deliver anything? They're not. That's just a promotional tool. Do you get, look at it.
Yeah.
What's in there, Paul? Huh? Somebody's insulin? How long is it going to take for them to fucking deliver it?
I hate to hear. Is the old lady all right?
Huh?
Is the old lady all right?
Who?
The breakfast burrito lady.
I mean, dude, I don't know if she's all right. She's not there anymore, but I can tell you right now, if she passed on, God was like, hang on. All right, come on in. Come here, you. We got to, she did it right. The fucking,
front of the line. All right.
I got TSA pre-check right into heaven.
All right. I got my 4th and final pick here, dude. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't love it, but I like it. And I'm going to take for the first time in 3 years, I think the Cincinnati Bengals don't lose week 1. And I like them -5.5.
I like that.
I think the Browns are in a disarray. And one of the Browns aren't in disarray. I mean, come on. The Browns have been, I'm not going to lie.
You think the Browns are the Browns?
I'm going to take Joe Burrow.
Well, the Browns haven't been in array since Jim Brown.
Rest his soul.
They've been disarray ever since.
Yeah.
That's not true. Cardiac kids, those Elway Browns games. If they could have just won one of those games, I think that rivalry would have had more attention put on it. I mean, those were just fucking. Paul, that was football. Municipal Stadium and Mile High Stadium. Those were just ugly. You had to love football to sit in those fucking stadiums. That was the real deal. I love both of those stadiums.
Oh, okay, good. No, actually, Andrew said we both have one more pick. By the way, did I ever tell the story about what I heard about the drive with John Elway when John Elway went to Cleveland to speak about the drive with the dog pound throwing eggs? Did I tell you that story? If I didn't tell you the story, I'm going to tell you real quick. Bo Diaz was the cop at Hilarities. Hilarities, shout out to Nick Costas, great room. He always had police there.
Bo Diaz, the catcher from the Indians.
No. Bo Diaz was the cop that was at Hilarities.
But is that the same Bo Diaz that played in MLB?
No. This is cop Bo Diaz.
What was his partner's name? Roy Smalley? Different guy. So I'm talking to the club owner, Dave Winfield.
He tells me this story. I've said it on other podcasts, so I'm going to make it quick because I need to say it on Anything Better. He said that John Elway came to one of those conference like a speaking thing in Cleveland, and Elway stands up and he goes, "All right, guys." And he's in Cleveland, and Elway goes, "I'm going to tell you guys about the drive." Everyone starts booing, and Bo's the cop in there. Everyone starts booing. He goes, hold on. Let me just tell you the story. And he goes, before that drive started, an egg from the dog pound. They had the fans, the dog pound. He said an egg came, hit the face mask of my O-lineman, and yolk is all over his face. And he said the whole drive, this is the greatest story ever. He said the whole drive, he's going like this. In the drive, he's going, and he won't wipe. He won't wipe it. So Elway goes, dude, why don't you wipe your eyes? And he's going, I'm not giving those fucks the satisfaction to see that they got me. And John Elway said it made them loose and laughing the entire drive and kept them loose the whole thing. Because they said every time they would get back into the huddle, he'd be like this. And he wouldn't do it. He's going like this. And he said Elway and them laughed the whole way down the drive because he's going, I'm not giving those fucks the satisfaction. How great is that?
It's what makes men fucking hilarious. That's it. That's all we need is some silly shit. That's fucking amazing.
That's how great. That's
so goddamn funny. What's funny is the first person I thought I was at was my late great friend Wayne Previty. He would have done the exact same thing, and rest his soul. And he played high school football, and his move. He was on the defensive line. Yeah. His move was he would grab the other guy's jersey like this, and he would just start slamming his head into him, like repeatedly, and just beat the guy down. Like just take his heart early in the game, like just establish that he was out of his fucking mind. That is 100% something Wayne Previty would have done. That's awesome.
All right, you get your fourth pick.
All right, Paul, and I'm just gonna fucking close my eyes and throw a dart here. I don't know why. This game I just love their coach, and the more he looks like he's like Sean Penn playing Kleinfeld, and like all of a sudden going bad and dealing coke, is the Miami Dolphins. They're +1 against the Colts, -1 at home. I just think, Daniel Jones there, now I find out he's out there. It's a new system. He's getting comfortable with the team. They're home. The Dolphins, I feel like, they've played some really good teams. They've beaten them over the years. I mean, they got to be getting to the point, like, when the fuck are we going to do something with Tua? I just feel like, it's the first game of the year.
I love that pick.
They're going to come out, and, I think it's going to take Daniel Jones some time with the Colts. They got a new owner. They got a whole bunch of new shits going on out there in Indianapolis, and I think the Dolphins they're a little salty over the last couple of years. The Bills this, the Bills that. Hey, fuck you. We're in this division too. I think they can win by more than one.
Dude, I love the Sean Penn Kleinfeld thing. What a great character, by the way. What a great scumbag lawyer character that was.
That's my favorite. Like when Pacino looks, when he says, I'm your lawyer, and then Pacino just goes, lawyer?
Yeah.
You ain't a lawyer, Kleinfeld. You a gangster.
I love that. Good impression. That was great. That was a great movie, dude.
Kleinfeld is my friend. Dude, how great. Right out of the gate, John Leguizamo. The first movie I ever saw him, he's doing a fucking scene with Al Pacino. And right out of the gate, it's like the Jordan thing. When Jordan gets in the NBA, everybody talks about, I took offense to that or whatever. I took that personally. My favorite line in The Last Dance was when He said when he got to the NBA, I felt like I needed to establish myself.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, and he in the cursive Chicago, the 2 gold chains.
Oh,
And he's just in there, just looking like Spider-Man.
dude, the two gold.
I feel like
chains
John
in the dunk.
Leguizamo did that. Okay, I am in a scene with Al Pacino. I'm the new kid on the block. I need to establish myself. Benny Blanco from the Bronx, Paul. Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Come on.
And Luis Guzman going, I got to look out for the future. When he he crossed him. He crossed him. He set him up at the train station, and he goes, "I got to look out for the future." But
because he wouldn't kill Benny, he showed that he actually had, I don't know. It was considered soft.
He could have killed him.
Carlito, what are you doing? Come on, man, finish him. Or whatever. I got to see that again.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I'm watching Ghost Dog right now with Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, that's good, right?
It's a strange movie. It's like when Forrest Whitaker's in it, you're like, this movie's gonna win an Oscar. And then when the other people are in it, it's like some of the other people, it's like the tone of the movie is a little fucking off.
Changed.
He is amazing.
Oh, he's a great actor. Dude, you just made me think of Jordan with 2 chains when he had the 2 chains in the dunk contest. Can I
tell a quick story? I gotta tell a quick story about my son. So my son is he's in the big boy school now. He's not in pre-K anymore. So he goes to the big school and he's all nervous about going to school and all of that stuff, So he was a little emotional the first couple of days. So the teachers knew it, he didn't like the big school. He wanted to go back to his little school. So when he showed up, they were doing that, that high pitchy thing, talking to him. So he's walking in with this, backpack on, and they're all going, "Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, good to see you. Are you excited? Huh? You happy to be here?" And they're trying to do that. They go, "You happy to be here?" And he doesn't even look at him. He just walks by him. He just goes, gave him the thumbs down.
Dude, I told my wife.
Walked right by him, didn't fucking say a word. Dude, I had to look away.
I told my wife
saw one of his friends from the little school, and he was just like, "Hey," and then he just hung out with him.
Dude, my wife. So I told my wife that story. She burst it out. I mean, that the thumbs down. It's almost mature.
No, and it wasn't like malicious. They were just like blah 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 blah. How you doing? He was like, just walked in. Dude, I was out. By the time I got back to the car, I was crying. I couldn't even get it out. And Nia just started laughing, going, "What? And I was going, "Our son, you're not gonna believe what our son just did." And we laughed all through breakfast.
How could you not? All right, you know what? Before I do my 4th and final pick, we got to talk about the BetMGM app and the first bet offer that they're giving. Okay, guys, there's a great first bet offer for BetMGM. All you have to do is download the BetMGM Sportsbook app, to your device. You sign up and deposit $10, into the account. Place your first wager and receive up to $1,500 back in if your bet loses. Now, it's not $1,500 cash, but it's $1,500 you could play with. So read the fine print for the guidelines, but you will be able to play with $1,500. If that bet loses, your bonus bets will be available once your initial wager is settled, guys. Please bet responsibly, have fun, and listen, go with our picks. I got people coming to my comedy shows. I had a wife come to my comedy show. She walked up with her husband and she just goes, "Hey, we're here because you did really good by us in the football season." I was like,
"Oh my God, did she give you a tribute?"
And I was just
give you a little envelope of cash.
And also,
you've been crushing it for so many years. You got to have a receiving table sitting there.
Also, we got to do the first touchdown, guys. You guys know how this works. You place any player, you pick any player to score a touchdown of any game, and if your player doesn't, but scores the second, you get the entire stake back in cash. No opt-in required. So you pick a player to get the first touchdown, and if they do, you win, and if they don't, you get your cash back. If they get the second one, in fact, guys, for my 4th and final pick, here we go. My 4th and final pick. I didn't want to do it.
But you're gonna.
Dude, this Lions-Packers line is really messing with me, dude. It's really weird. And you always told me this from when we first met, the same division rivals. -2.5. Packers, Lions. The Packers are home. They just got a big defensive.
All this hype about the Packers. They got this guy.
You got this guy.
Acting like the Lions didn't win the division last year. Acting like,
I'm going to do something stupid. Oh, Paulie's going in. I'm taking the Broncos. I'm going Broncos -8.5.
What the fuck just happened?
I know. I got two
the whole
teams.
Movie just changed.
Wait a minute. Here's the deal. You want to know why? I hate to say this, and I'm sorry to any fans in Tennessee. The Titans stink, and Denver's coming. And it's going to be a bloodbath in Denver. I think this is a 17-point win.
Listen, Paul, it wouldn't be anything better if you didn't call one game this week a bloodbath. He's calling it early.
Bill, they're asking us, Jake the Snake asked, did you guys see the Cowboys doc on Netflix? No, Jake, I have not, but I heard that it actually really is like somebody said, not to go big, but this is what somebody said. It's the best doc they've seen since Last Dance. Not as good as Last Dance, but the Jimmy Johnson part, how Jimmy Johnson's like, you can't practice.
Okay, I got a funny one for you.
Yeah.
My wife, she'd been picking like a lot of the stuff lately that we were watching. So she goes, all right. And she goes, that's why we're watching Ghost Dog now, because I wanted to watch it, right? So she goes, all right, this is this is your night, blah, 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 blah. Let's pick something. So we were like scrolling through, and she goes, oh, look, they got a thing, behind the scenes Cowboys thing. You want to watch this? And I go, yeah, let's watch it. And she just watched the trailer, and Jimmy Johnson screaming at his players and stuff. She goes, wow. She goes, that guy's really mean. Just laughing on it. No, I'll watch it. I'll watch that.
I'll watch that
it on my own. Yeah, it was just...
Oh, no.
Oh, what happened?
We lost Billy.
Oh, right in the middle of the Jerry Jones thing.
Brutal.
He'll be back. Have you been watching it, though?
So, yeah, I watched it. But I mean, what's funny is, like, it's kind of about Jerry, but Jerry Jones is, like, the least interesting part of the documentary. Like, the most interesting parts, like, Michael Irvin, Jimmy Johnson, Emmitt Smith, Troy, those guys. And then I think another thing I want to bring up that was, like, really cool is, like, the footage of the games is, like, it looks like they're playing them today. Like, if you showed those games to somebody, you're like, was that last week? It's like the footage of the game is, like, unbelievable. And you see how hard they're hitting in that era of football. Incredible. And the Irvin stories are hilarious. And there's Billy's back.
Sorry. Bill's back. So I was saying, like, me making her watch that, then it would be like, I got to watch Real Housewives with her. I don't mind the Real Housewives of Jersey. I can sit through some of those. The guys on the show are funny.
There's a scene in the documentary that reminded me of you, Bill, and Emmitt Smith was going through the holdout or whatever, and I guess Barry Switzer was kind of tired of them asking about it constantly, and he turns to the reporter and he goes, "It's like, do you guys have any shit better to ask today?" or something like that. It was like, oh, wow. That's how Bill would answer it if he was the coach. So anyway, it's a great watch. It is.
Barry Switzer was a character, man.
Yeah,
he was fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it was? There was the same formula. They took a big time college coach that played that like, well, one of the guys, Jimmy, put Miami on the map, but they caught up to whatever Oklahoma had been doing as far as like, hey, you want a new car, you want this, you whatever. Like back in the day, all of that fun shit. That now it's all above board and everybody knows what the money was. I mean, I don't know. I think it was just more fun with the boosters and everything, but I think it was like two like similar programs. Like it's kind of amazing. I think he tried because he had Jerry Jones had such good luck with Jimmy Johnson that he went back to the well. Like, I'm going to get like a really well-respected legendary, like Barry Switzer was a legend at Oklahoma. Yeah. So I think he tried to do that twice. It was interesting to me that when he came on, that he didn't pick a former NFL coach. Like we just picked up Vrabel, you know we can do it. Yeah. Tennessee. Like he just picked these college guys, and a lot of times those college guys come up and it doesn't go so well. And like, it's a completely different deal, as opposed to like, with the booster money, as opposed to guys already being millionaires having to coach them. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I like how Jimmy. I saw coming like a trailer where Jimmy Johnson was like, "Yeah, we can't practice. You can't practice the way we practice anymore. You can't do what we did in practice anymore." And I wanted to watch it, but Bill, am I going to watch it? No. And you want to know why I'm not going to watch it? Because I'm too immature right now as a Giants fan to watch my rivals movie. I can't do it. I'll grow up, but I can't do it now. I just
I
can't
didn't
do it.
watch any of that fucking Lakers Celtics shit.
No.
It's like, I don't want to live through that again. I don't want to watch like how they downplay. They don't even bring up Len Bias dying. Like that's what fucked us. It wasn't the Lakers.
Yeah.
I'll give him 85, but it was just like we had a #1 draft pick. And that would have been the 87, 88. If we have like Len Bias, it was the worst thing. And what's funny is like, a lot of Laker fans don't give a shit. And it's just like, well, just imagine those games. Imagine, I'm not even saying we would have won. I'm just saying that, but Magic, Kareem, Cooper, and all of those guys would have had to deal with that problem too, which would have been, they would have had to take their greatness and go to another level. And then Larry, when that kid got drafted, rest his soul, Larry immediately called him up and challenged him to a game of one-on-one. He was so amped up for it. And it's just one of there's a couple of things during that era that great things almost happened and then didn't. Patriots beating the Miami Dolphins in the Orange Bowl. So then you get the Patriots versus the Bears versus the Dolphins versus the Bears. And the Dolphins were the only team that beat the Bears that year. And it would have been like a chance for the Bears to avenge it. I brought that up a million times.
Wait, Bill, how come you probably know this more than me? Why are the Dallas Cowboys in the New York Giants NFC East division? I never understood why a Texas team would be in the NFC East.
I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking about this with some friends too. And the NFC West used to have like the Saints and the Falcons. It was very bizarre. They switched it like relatively recently. But yeah,
I think
that probably that had to do with those teams. That I think that had to do with because they were both expansion franchises.
Yeah.
But the Dallas Cowboys were that's an NFL team. I mean, they were expansion. I guess there goes that theory. I was just thinking sometimes like when leagues would merge, there'd be sort of these weird things. Like, I mean, I don't understand why Seattle went from the AFC to the NFC, or the Milwaukee Brewers all of a sudden went to the National League. I don't understand why they make those moves, but
happened with the Astros too.
Dude, one year the Arizona Cardinals in the 90s were in the New York Giants division. The Arizona Cardinals were in the NFC East for a little. I don't understand why they do that, but I think you're right, Bill.
I'll tell you why that is. Because they used to be the St. Louis Cardinals. And even then, it didn't make sense that they were in the East. But they would go, it's like the Tigers used to be in the AL East, Detroit, before when they had like two divisions. They had like a real weird way that they set that up. But I will tell you, I will look that up because that's the kind of like sports nerd shit that I love.
Yeah, no, that's why I asked you, because I have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason, but we still have. Guess what time it is right now, right?
Let the Monday night special win some money for you. Let the Monday night special.
It's good to hear. Oh, it's good to hear that. That means AB is in full effect. What do we got, Andrew? What is Monday Night Football looking like here?
How did he leave? Oh, there we go. Look at him.
Oh, let's talk about division rivals. The Vikings and Bears in Chicago, 1.5. It's a pick'em. It's basically a pick'em.
All right, what are we doing with quarterbacks here? Who do we got?
We have
the Michigan quarterback, JJ McCarthy, the Michigan quarterback.
JJ McCarthy playing his first game ever as a Viking because he was their pick, and then he was hurt last year. So it's JJ McCarthy. We don't know anything about him, but they have the best wide receiver in football in Justin Jefferson, or top 2 or 3. And who's the quarterback for the Bears?
Caleb Williams from USC in Oklahoma.
Caleb Williams from USC, second year, had a decent year last year.
Took him first overall.
We can't take a rookie, never played in an NFL game quarterback before, can we?
It's the Bears, dude.
It is the Bears.
I mean, at this point, if you're an NFL quarterback prospect and you get drafted by the Bears or the Browns, it's like you're on a conveyor belt to a fucking garbage bin. Like they don't know how to develop them. I'm not saying it's they even picked the wrong. They have picked some, questionable people, but like I don't know what it is. It's like, people like there's certain people, if you give them a plant, they can't keep it alive. That's what like the Bears and Browns are when it comes to quarterbacks. I don't know what it is. They can't protect them. They don't give them anybody to throw. There's nobody to hand off to. You're on an island. You're a man without a country.
Wait a minute, though. The Vikings did just get Adam Thielen back, who was the number one receiver for the Panthers, and now he's on the other side of Justin Jefferson. All right, so let's do just.
Let's say, Paul, not knowing shit about this game, I automatically go, the Vikings are going to win that.
All right, let's take Justin Jefferson to catch 1 touchdown. That's a definite.
Okay.
That's what I was going to suggest.
That's a definite. Or my name
DeAndre
is Paul
Swift,
T.
any
Virzi.
relation?
What's that?
DeAndre Swift, any relation to Taylor?
No.
Right.
What do we got here? Players to score 3 touchdowns. That's not going to happen.
You can combine that with the Vikings money line if you both like the Vikings.
You want to do Vikings money line?
Yeah.
Okay, Bill liked the Vikings from the gate. Let's do it. Justin Jefferson to catch 1, Vikings to win the game outright, and then we need 1 more.
You like a total, or how do you feel?
I don't like under-overs. They bite us. They're bitten us too much.
What's the line on that guy coming back to the game to catch in the stands, to jump out of the stands and catch a field goal that goes through the uprights?
Oh, my God. How funny was that, dude?
Was that a Vikings game or was it
No,
Packers?
that was a Giants game.
The Giants game. Oh, wow.
Dude, I just remember my roommate from Boston start crying, laughing, and I just saw a dude with a mullet fly out of the fucking upper deck and catch the ball.
Dude, that's like the most that's the most fucking fucked up thing.
Dude, that was unbelievable.
The only other thing that I saw was as crazy as that was this guy like reached to get a ball in like the upper deck in one of those old school cookie cutter things, and he flipped over and started to fall. We've shown that clip. The guy was like 80s jacked, and he was able to with one hand, and his friends pulled him back up. But dude, when I tell you, he was at one point, his feet were at 12 o'clock, his head was at 6. He was hanging off he's going over the upper deck.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, dude. He was like, like when a dog just gets like fucking, hyper focused on something. He just saw that ball and he forgot about gravity, his own well-being, the whole thing.
Dude, that sounds like an action movie.
It was, yeah.
All right, Jake. We got Jake's take. What do you want to do? Me and Bill took ours. What do you want to do?
I was going to suggest Justin Jefferson there. What are some Caleb Williams props? What are his over-under for like a passing touchdown? Maybe just take him to throw a passing touchdown. Something simple.
Yeah, you know what? You want to ease into week 1 with just him to throw 1, Justin Jefferson to catch 1, and we think the Vikings win. And the money line will give our people something simple week 1.
Yeah, Paul, you just woke up. You know what I mean? Have a light breakfast.
Yeah, go for a little jog.
You got 18 weeks there, Paul.
You got 18 weeks. Go get some eggs. Relax.
What are we doing here?
It's only week 1. Just, by the way, football tonight makes me very, very happy. The fact that I can sit down tonight, I don't have to work. But again, my luck. I got to watch the Eagles and Cowboys. I can't win, Bill. I can't win. Put the Raiders on, the Rio Raiders. That's who I want to see tonight.
What are you thinking about Russell Wilson?
I think that if the Giants aren't 500 at week 6, it's going to go to Jackson Dart, our rookie. I think that's what I think. But I think he's going to keep it stable. I think we'll be all right.
I don't understand that guy's career. The second he leaves Seattle, all of a sudden he hasn't been Russell Wilson. And I just don't believe that what happened in Seattle was all their defense, all coaching. His deep ball was one of the best deep balls in the league. Yeah. I don't know if he can, whatever's going on up here, if he's got the yips, I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know. I just feel like he's going to do well with you guys because you're more defensive minded. He doesn't have to put up all of these crazy numbers or whatever.
Well, he said him
Maybe
and his
he's
wife
in-
are happy now. He said me and my wife are happy now. We're where we want to be. He did throw a moon ball, dude. He threw a bomb in preseason, and it looked like old Russell Wilson. And they said he's happy and stuff. We'll see what happens. But look, the Giants haven't had a guy like that, since Eli's prime, and he's better than Eli. Oh, as much as I hate to say that, but yeah. Oh, he was always your guy. You always loved
the power
that.
of the wife. Unbelievable.
I think here's the funniest part about that. I think you're shaking your head because you were going to go, I've always loved Russell Wilson. And you just go, the wife.
It's unfucking
It's
you
taken
can
down.
be like there's 60,000 people fucking watching you. They paid for parking and all of that fucking shit. And you're in the huddle going like, how the fuck can you say that to me? All right, what are we doing here? It's like replaying the argument in his fucking head.
It's the only thing that could take down an empire. They just can stop
It's
everything.
Like, can you imagine the house that they're living in? Can you just be cool for 18 fucking weeks? We make the playoffs. I'm sorry. It's going to go a little long.
You know what they are? I'm going to tell you what they are.
Here we go.
Here's what they are.
What are they?
They're a phone call on the 12th hole of golf when you're having a great time and you're smoking a cigar and you're with your buddy and the cooler's back there and you're even shooting well. And if you make par or bogey on the next hole, you're right where you want to be. And then the phone call comes, what time you coming home? And the face changes. You go from this to, hold on a second. And it fucking double bogey over.
Wheels come off.
I'm three putting.
And then you're upset when you come home, and then she plays the victim. I let you go out and play golf with your friends. No, you didn't. You let me play 12 holes.
I was 2-putting max before that text. 2-putting max.
Send her a text during fucking brunch. Ask her what she's doing.
Oh, dude, there you go. Nothing. Just having something. When you're going to be home? I'll let you know. We don't need to end like this.
Paul,
all the
it
best
was in the air. I felt it. I felt there was something hanging there, Paul.
Russell Wilson's wife is happy, so I think he might play better. That's how nuts it is.
I can't believe you guys didn't.
Here's the deal. And no offense to Sierra, his wife, but when he was in Denver, she's like, there's nothing to do out here. Pick.
I'm the biggest Russell Wilson fan ever, but you marry a woman named Sierra. She hasn't been told no a lot.
He's
that's it. If that's not a daddy's girl's name, forget about it. I can be 100% wrong, but I'm seeing the Sweet 16 party with a brand new car with a bow on it. That's when I hear the name Sierra.
That's so, yeah.
Or Sierra, there's a chance that her dad's in a white militia in fucking Idaho. when you start getting those, upper Midwest, out on the prairie names for kids.
And let's be honest, when your wife is Sierra, who was a pop star, a Sierra's not happy in Denver or Pittsburgh. A Sierra's not happy in Denver. A Sierra needs LA or New York. Can we be honest?
Sierra was going, when I used to play Mile High Stadium, when I was singing my fucking songs, okay, we did a runner. The show was over. We got on the bus and we left.
And then he's forcing balls in because he doesn't care. Now I think he'll be all right. There you go.
Now she's in New York, Paul. You got Fifth Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
You got Fifth Ave. She's going to, I think,
No, she showed up to Giants camp with her sunglasses, went up, hugged the coaches, laughing with the players. Russ looked relaxed. This could be good.
She's happy. All of a sudden, Russell can throw the deep ball again.
He goes for 4 touchdowns tomorrow. That was Sunday. All right, everybody. There you have it.
If he gets another trade, he has him like when a mobster testifies with the lawyer right next. What are some of the teams you'd be willing to go for? He'd be like, hang on a second. Miami.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
It's like in Goodfellas when he went into just nowhere cold. Okay, he's got asthma. Well, if he's got asthma, remember? Well,
Look what happened to Tom Brady. He went to Tampa, and that was the end of it. I ain't going to fucking Tampa.
Yeah.
Fuck am I going to do down there? Go to a titty bar and go to a Winn-Dixie?
Oh man, that's great. Well, what a great first episode this was. This is why this is the best podcast. This is why this is the best. And this is why we're going to beat everybody.
Let's win these people some fucking money again this year, Paul.
There you go, guys. Our Monday night special is Justin Jefferson to catch one, Caleb Williams to throw one, and the Minnesota Vikings money line. You have my picks. You have Bill's picks. Enjoy week one, guys.
Sierra's in New York, and she's happy.
Sierra's in New York, so let's go Giants. Those 6 points are looking good. Guys, don't forget the first touchdown thing. You pick any player to get a first touchdown and you win. And if that player doesn't get a first touchdown, but in fact gets the second touchdown, you get your cash back. And if you download our app, the BetMGM app, and you use our code Burr. It's always been Burr. Very easy. BURR. You put that in, $10. And once that
very easy, unlike the man himself.
If you lose that bet, you'll get $1,500 in bonus bets, not cash, but bets to play with the money to bet more. And there you go. Bet responsibly. Enjoy week one, and we will see you guys next week.